In the graveyard scene in The Prestige, Angier extorts Borden for his secret to the transported man trick. Angier has Borden's diary but can't translate it without the keyword. When he asks Borden to write the secret to the trick, Borden writes only the keyword Tesla. When Angier tells Borden to write the full method instead, Borden replies, the keyword is the method. What if, in a way, when Borden wrote Tesla, he was revealing the secret to his trick? Before I go on, I must say I do not believe Borden used a Tesla cloning device in his version of the transported man. The movie establishes firmly that Borden has a twin and that he was planning his twin-centric trick from the beginning. Second, I must say this movie has twists at every turn. Plus, these characters are notorious double and triple crossers. So, what did Borden mean when he said Tesla was the method to his trick? In the movie, Borden and Angier are introduced to Tesla at a science expo. They watch a public demonstration of Tesla coils presented by Mr. Tesla's assistant, Ali, played by Andy Serkis. The venue owner tells the audience Mr. Tesla has refused to appear himself due to restrictions imposed on the demonstration. As the magicians watch, Angier seems amazed by the technology, while Borden seems more interested in the man on the stage, gazing at the stage, while those around him are distracted by the machine. This scene harks back to an earlier one in which Borden and Angier attended a Chinese magician's show. In that scene, Angier was dazzled by the show, while Borden studied the magician, instantly recognizing the method behind the trick. Like Borden, the magician leads a double life, constantly faking frailty so he can do tricks that require great physical strength. Because Borden is leading a double life for his own trick, he recognizes the magician's method immediately. It appears that in both scenes, Borden sees past the theatrics and recognizes a deception that Angier cannot. So what trick did Borden recognize at the Science Expo? When Angier visits Tesla's Colorado Springs facility, he is greeted by Ali. Ali is the one who eventually demonstrates all the Tesla technology to Angier, from the light bulbs in the field to the clone machine. In fact, when Mr. Tesla himself appears, Ali remains present, never leaving Tesla alone with Angier. We later learn that Tesla is in trouble, going broke while being pursued by Thomas Edison's agents. One of them was even present at the Science Expo, attempting to stop Ali's presentation. Edison's men eventually succeed in burning down Tesla's facility. It appears that when Angier meets Tesla, both Tesla and his work are in danger of being stolen or destroyed. So why is Tesla so hands-off during this critical time? And what does this have to do with Borden saying Tesla was the method to his trick? One possible answer is that the man Angier thinks is Tesla is not Tesla at all. And that the real Tesla is the man posing as an assistant. Mr. Ali. Assistants are crucial to The Prestige. The inciting incident is the death of a magician's assistant. Both Angier and Borden start out as assistants, and Cutter remarks that a pretty assistant is the most effective form of misdirection. The assistants in The Prestige are also always more important to the story than they first appear. Olivia, Fallon, Caldlow's solicitor, and even the blind stagehands all begin as seemingly ordinary characters who turn out to hold important secrets. So it is not far-fetched to believe that Tesla's assistant would hold a secret of his own. There are in-story reasons for Ali to be Tesla as well. Tesla could travel the world and demonstrate his technology more safely as Ali than as Tesla. While Edison's men might be inclined to hurt or rob Tesla, they would be less inclined to hurt his assistant. After all, why harm an assistant or break his demo machines when the real Tesla could simply replace both from the safety of his home? Posing as Ali would also allow Tesla to get to know Angier more intimately and honestly than he could as Tesla and help him decide whether to trust Angier with a dangerous machine. All the real Tesla needed to accomplish his deceit was to find an actor willing to pose as himself when the time came for Angier to meet his client. This double, much like Angier's double, Root, would simply appear at the proper time, make a passable impression of a scientist, and leave the real work to the man he was playing. But unlike Root, Tesla's double need not look or sound anything like him, because by this time, Tesla had long disappeared from the public eye. This explains why Angier is whisked away after the failed demonstration of his machine. When his top hat does not disappear, Angier turns angrily to Tesla and demands to know what is going on. Before Tesla can give a scientific explanation, Ali quickly escorts him out of the lab and tells him to come back the next day. This would give the real Tesla time to examine his machine, try to identify the problem, and explain the problem to his double, who could then explain it to Angier if necessary. Ali is a fake, mononymous persona designed by a genius to throw people off his scent and allow the true genius to hide in plain sight. If that sounds familiar, it's because that's exactly what the Bordens created in their alter ego, Fallon. When Borden said Tesla was the method to his trick, he wasn't lying. He was hinting that the method to his trick was the same method they had both seen Tesla use at the Science Expo. Using an alter ego to hide in plain sight. The trouble was that Angier did not recognize this trick at the expo. Then, when Angier went to see Tesla in person, the trick was staring him in the face once more. And once more Angier failed to recognize it. Another detail that reinforces this theory is that Ali owns a black cat. Historically, Nikola Tesla kept a black cat as a pet.